The show is being mounted on the occasion of the publication of a book called Notebooks and Conversations. Notebooks and Conversations contains a number of elements. It's got, well, the metronome running through the book is, of course, there's 10 years of time. During those 10 years we recorded 6 conversations between myself and the authors. And then supporting those conversations, which, by the way, are all about process. And process as thought about by artists rather than art historians. How do you make decisions? How big something should be? When do you decide to stop? Those kind of things. Supporting those interviews are spreads, I think about 100 spreads from my notebooks of that 10-year period. The other book, 1970s Works on Paper, is a complete account of everything I did on paper during the 1970s. Durational drawings, solid light film drawings, performance drawings, and so on. And so in a way, these 2 books are companions for one another, one from the period of the 70s and one for nearer the present. And the 2 books are the starting point for this exhibition. Obviously, in a few of the drawings in this exhibition, there are the use of traditional perspectival rendering. But on the whole, the impetus for these drawings is based on all kinds of hybrid drawing practices. Those include architectural renderings, they include the musical score, they include the engineering drawing, they include the flow chart, and they include the cinematic storyboard. And all of those types of drawing have their own traditions. And I draw on all of them in a quite, undisciplined way, because I find that those forms of drawing enable me to develop structures for these works that, of course, happen not only in 3-dimensional space but also in time. I'd say of that piece, black solid, yellow solid, every single page is printed with solid yellow, or the other one is printed in solid black. I suppose that object has the same relationship to books as my installations do to movies. They are a particular singular form of the category. Well, 5-minute drawing was a reflection of my interest, A, in process, but secondly, in temporality and durational structure. At the time, I was making drawings that were attempting to reflect on the durational nature of the process of drawing. And so to make a drawing that was, in a way, all about how long it took seemed to be an interesting thing to do. As to the status of the drawing itself after that moment has passed, that's a very interesting question. Is that documentation? Is it a drawing that you merely witnessed being done? I'll leave that as a hanging question.